Welcome to the 45th Spot Podcast. It is your host, Coach Cav. I'm here with Marshall Potter, and we're going to have a nice conversation. If I miss any accolades, of course, he will have the floor to talk about whichever ones I miss, but he is a All-American. He is a state open champion, class champion, what else? New England champion. Wow, the list goes on. And his most prized accolade is the state record.
Disc and hammer.
In disc and hammer. All right. So, Mr. Marshall, any other accolades that I missed? Anything else you would like to?
I think you got them all.
All right. Awesome. Yeah. So let's get started with the interview here. So, specifically, what events do you do? I know it's throws, but do you do all of them, a couple of them?
The way I say it, I do all of them except for javelin.
Okay.
I'm never going to throw javelin, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm good with all the other ones. Shot, disc, hammer, and weight throw.
Okay. Which one's your favorite?
Depends on the day.
Really?
Right now it's discus because I'm switching to the college implements and that one's feeling the best.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the 16-pound shot is it's not flying as the 12-pound used to.
Got it. Okay. So it depends on the day.
Uh-huh.
What are some of your personal bests, if you remember?
My personal best from high school: discus 194.4, hammer 227, I think 9, 227.9. Shot indoor was 63.4 and 3/4, and weight throw was 70 feet 10.5 inches.
Goodness. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Working hard to get those. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, you can tell us what school you'll be attending in the fall and what you will be majoring in.
I will be going to the University of Connecticut, roll skis. Currently, I haven't picked a major, but I'm leaning towards business, focusing in real estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be cool. I'm excited for that, but I have not officially declared a major yet.
Got it. Okay. So you mentioned, Marshall is a track and field athlete. He's mentioned his personal best, his favorite events. Also, he gave us his personal best. So what is your story about being an athlete? Because I know that Marshall is a two-sport athlete. So what made you want to get into being an athlete?
I guess growing up, I was always very athletic. Growing up, I always did sports. I did soccer and baseball.
Okay.
And soccer during the winter as well. It was always what I did. It just felt like a second home. I could always go out there and do stuff, especially just in my yard. Growing up, I had so much energy. I was really energetic, and it was kind of like a place where I could just go and have fun, and eventually became something I wanted to work at every day.
Got it. So in high school, did you focus specifically more in track and football? Like, what made you cut it down to like these two sports in your high school career?
8th grade, playing soccer, I broke my foot.
Oh.
So I didn't really like that. I didn't really want to go back to it. Along with, I ended up not playing baseball as well. But during my freshman year, I actually ran cross country.
Wow.
Okay. I loved it. I had a great time. It sucked a lot. But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It was good. I got my time down to 23:55, dropped like 9 minutes throughout the season, so it was pretty good.
Okay.
Go ahead. Didn't go back to it after that though, but I'm glad I went to it in the first place. And then I did indoor track. I did the hurdles.
Okay, so Marshall used to run, y'all. Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You saw me running up here up the hill today.
Yeah.
Yeah, hate that hill though. It's terrible.
Yeah. So, interesting, very interesting. I don't know if, in other interviews, if you ever talked about like your other events, but for all my athletes out there, it's important to be, to do more than one sport, because it definitely helps certain
100%.
Things that you do cross over into other events. So don't just be a one sport athlete. Also, it helps to be.
And in track, don't just focus on one event immediately.
Right.
Try everything.
Right.
Hurdles. Shoot, I even did pole vault.
Really?
Yeah, I outgrew all the poles though.
Okay.
But my freshman year, I did pole vault one time.
Okay.
That was interesting. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you have experience in a little bit. Did you jump?
No.
No. Okay. I wish you did. I think you would have liked
Oh, 100%.
Jumping for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you told us a little bit about your story. So in preparation to compete, what is your routine like?
Oh, my routine. I do the same thing every single meet day.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm superstitious as well.
Okay, let's hear
I always
it.
put my singlet on first.
Okay.
All day. Even if it's like a late meet, I'll just put a shirt on over it. But starting off the day, I wake up real early on meet days. Like if it's before school, I'll wake up at like 6 a.m. And I'll shower first thing. Then I'll get dressed, put on my singlet and stuff. I'll have a good breakfast, eggs, toast, a lot of eggs, at least 6 or 7 eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, gotta have eggs. They're great.
Okay.
But I eat, if it's a school day meet, then I'll just go to school and then I'll like lock in after school on the bus. I'll be like listening to music and stuff.
What's your playlist like? Or do you listen to a certain playlist or you listen to a certain song or artist?
I listen to different stuff leading up to a bonus, like getting close to competition time. I listen to a lot of Deftones, Radiohead, stuff like that.
Okay.
It's just like, I always gotta have both AirPods in as well.
Yeah.
Gotta have both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't talk much pre-meet. But yeah, if it's not a meet, if it's not a school day meet, I'll wake up probably a little bit later, but I'll still shower, do the same thing. It doesn't really change.
And 6 eggs always.
Depends on what I'm feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But always eggs at least.
Got it. All right. So how do you mentally prepare before stepping into the circle? What are some things that you tell yourself to get your mind like locked in?
All right, so a couple things I tell myself. I can't think about a distance, because if I think about a distance, I will fly straight out of the front.
That's important.
I think about things I can control, not like the wind or anything. Specifically for the spins like shot and disc, I think about getting my right foot down because I'm taller. So I can't go as fast as possible, because then I'll be out of the circle. I'll run out of space. So I slow things down and I focus on getting my right foot down. And if I get my right foot down, I'll be good.
It's over. Okay. All right, cool. I really like the part where you mentioned you control what you can control. And I think that's super important, because mentally especially when it comes to outdoor season, we can't control the weather. We cannot control the weather. We cannot control how other people compete. We can just allow, especially if other people
I don't even watch other people compete.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That is even better, because then it might take your game off of your
Absolutely. Someone hits a big throw, I don't even know about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Are you the athlete? So you don't look up stats before meets?
I used to, and I feel like that was bad. So I look up what heat I'm in, what flight I'm in, what position I'm throwing, and that's it.
Got it. Okay.
Sometimes I don't even do that.
Okay.
But I usually check to make sure I'm like signed up.
Yeah, of course. Please, for all my athletes that are going to college, make sure as soon as the meet starts, go and check in.
Oh, that's a big
Always.
one. Gotta check in.
Go and check in, because I remember.
ASAP. You don't want to wait in the line either.
Yeah, go check in. So, you told us about how you prepare mentally. What's been your most memorable performance so far in your high school career?
So I have a couple.
All right, let's hear it.
So, of course, there's one that happened my sophomore year. It was indoor. I threw shot put and weight throw. But I'm only going to talk about the shot put, the weight throw. Okay. I accidentally hit someone. It was bad. It was not my fault, though.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fine.
All right.
It's in the past anyway. But yeah, so I PR'd by 10 feet in shot put. And it really made me like fall in love with throwing and want to give everything I have for it. So it was, we're in Rhode Island at the PTCA. And I waited all day. I got there early morning, slept over the night before. It was probably like 8 p.m. Just started throwing. And first throw I PR by I think 6 feet.
Wow. It
was phenomenal. And I ended up PRing by a total of 10 feet. I just switched the glide from the spin. It wasn't really working for me. And you gotta try new things. Yeah. Absolutely. And the glide worked at that point. Okay. So I didn't let the 6 foot go to my head and like, oh yeah, I PR by 6 foot, I'm good. I kept attacking and I kept going. I kept showing up each throw, and every single throw was at least 5 feet over my PR or my old PR. Yeah. And I just really showed up and I realized, hey, this feels really good. I'm going to keep doing this. And it was, it changed my life. Man. Yeah, for sure. Another one was at indoor New Balance in this indoor season, 2025. Yeah, in Boston for a shot put. I went up early to test out the circles because the New Balance circles are known for being, it's like a plasticky material.
Oh, okay.
So it's real quick. It's not many people like it. Everyone's slipping. So I went up the night before to like try it out and see if I could get used to it. I had probably the worst practice of my life.
Oh.
I could not throw it, and I couldn't finish a single throw. I only got like 6 throws in total because everyone wanted to do that.
Yeah.
But it's all right because the next day I showed up, clean slate. Gotta have a short memory. Gotta have a short memory.
Yep.
Throw before, or in your case, a jump before, does not matter. Every jump, every throw is a new opportunity. And
I love that.
So I show up, first throw, I throw 61 something, leading the comp after the first throw, and it just really, I showed up. All 6 of my throws were over 61 feet, whereas my PR before was 60. I ended up throwing 63 4 3/4, and I just showed up every throw. I was slow out of the back. I was patient, and then when I needed to attack the finish, I attacked it, and I was calm. I was collected, and I didn't care about anything that was going on around me. I just focused on myself and my moment. And like I said earlier, doing what I could control, getting slow out of the back, and really finishing every throw.
Awesome.
Not losing a chance.
Love that. I guess you can say you got your bad throws out the way at that practice.
I did, yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So that's good. Let's see. How has track and field shaped your mindset both on and off the track? I know you mentioned controlling what you can control. I've heard you say that a couple times in this interview, and that's super important.
Yeah, so it's really made me think about how much I can overcome and stuff like that. And really controlling what I can control is like a really big part.
Yeah.
Whether it be the weather, can't control the weather, or like people around me, like being late to things. I used to get really anxious about if someone was late, and now it's just, what are you gonna do?
True.
Yeah.
True. I can learn that. I can learn about that for sure. For sure.
It's really helped me. I can really focus myself a lot more now, especially, and not losing chances. I used to come to practice and I just mess around, especially practices by myself. I try and throw as far as possible instead of focusing on every throw and not losing a moment. That's one thing that I really focused on for my senior year, and it really worked and showed out, especially in discus. I hadn't really done much before this year, and I mean, I came out and I broke the state record, so
Wow.
Yeah, It was really just taking every chance that's given to me and hoping and trying to take more chances, earning them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I really like that mentality, Marshall, man. You're dropping gems. You are dropping gems because, again, just being where your feet are, taking in every opportunity, every moment, and controlling what you can control. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm soaking it in too. I hope you guys are soaking in all the gems that Marshall has given us. So, on a lighter note, if you could compete in any Olympic event, either inside track and field or out, what would it be?
All right, I'll give one inside and outside.
Okay.
So inside track and field, I'd want to do the 100. I feel that people don't know how quick I am.
Okay.
My acceleration, it might not be there. Top speed's there though. But I could really mess up the 100.
Okay.
But outside, probably do rock climbing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so you're quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to think I'm quick.
Okay. All right. So who's an athlete, track star, or otherwise that you really look up to, if there's an athlete that you look up to?
I don't really look up to an athlete.
Okay.
I feel that there are athletes that I look to when like trying to work on technique and stuff like that. But I feel that I'm trying to like carve my own path.
Got it.
And yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So in terms of technique, who are those athletes?
Well, usually the taller ones like Krauser, because everyone's got their own technique specifically with the throws. I can't speak about other ones, but I know for the throws, everyone's got their own technique. I know for me, it's going slower and being patient. Whereas Kyle Francis from Bloomfield, he can go a lot faster because he's shorter
smaller,
and
Okay.
and he needs the speed to throw far, and whereas we need different things. Yeah. So for me, I gotta go slow. And if you see Krauser spin, he's so slow and methodical and patient, and then he gets to the finish and he can just destroy the finish.
Got it.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. So as the outdoor season is over, right? You're in, I'm sure, in summer training, in preparation to going to UCONN in the fall. So for your first year, what are some goals, if you thought of any, for this upcoming year, whether it be academic or athletic?
For academic, definitely. I want to be in good academic standing. I don't want to be in academic formation. That wouldn't be nice.
Listen.
I want to be comfortable in academics, whereas I'm studying every day and not really have to worry about not being able to compete because of it.
Yep.
Feel that, and I'm a student athlete. Student does come first, and I could have done more of that in high school, but college I feel is a fresh slate.
Yep.
For competitions in athletics, I don't really focus on distances because that really makes me think too much. But I definitely want to be able to compete anywhere I go and stuff like that. Not going in there with the mindset that I'm going to be the best, but I know that I'm going to work as hard as I humanly can. Yep. I want to get stronger in the weight room, get my technique, get more used to the weights and implements, and I just want to go out there and I want to compete for UCONN.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. Definitely like that. So no specific numbers. Yeah, no specific numbers, but you want to go with a positive mindset, both academic and athletic, and absolutely. I'm sure you'll come out like on top. So awesome. So my last question for you for this interview, this is something for my viewers and my listeners, and it's something to leave for the young athletes. What is advice or some advice that you would give them?
I'd say consistency. You got to show up every day, or not every day, but you got to show up consistently.
Okay.
You can't take reps off or days off where, of course, if like you're sick.
Yeah, of course.
You got to come back.
Yeah.
I would also say don't push through injuries. If you're injured, you can come back. But if you're, my junior year, I hurt my back and I kept trying to throw through it and it just made it so much longer. Consistency, show up, don't waste reps, don't waste opportunities. Practices are made to get better. You don't have to PR in practice. You could throw 10 feet and it could be one of the best throws of the day. Distance does not matter. I'm talking specifically for throws. I don't.
Yeah,
I can't talk about anything else.
Yep.
But you gotta, there's technique and there's distance and there's lifting. Also lift. You gotta lift. Lifting is essential.
Very important, y'all.
Yeah, essential. And eating. You gotta eat healthy, smart, protein, carbs, all these things.
Okay.
Yeah. And sleep. Gotta sleep. Gotta sleep.
Yes. I'm so glad you mentioned weight room, eating, and sleeping, because some of you guys out there do not eat enough and don't sleep enough.
That's a good point.
Yes.
You got to eat a lot of food.
Eat food because you guys are athletes. Yeah. So Marshall, thank you so much for
having me,
being on this podcast today. Is there any socials you want to shout yourself out?
Follow my Instagram, MarshallPotter643. That's really it. I don't have much social media. It's really just Instagram.
All right, got it.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram at the 45th Spot Pod. If you are an current collegiate athlete, former collegiate athlete, pro athlete, and signed senior to be competing in college, please reach out. I would love to have you on this podcast to share your story. And we will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much. That's it.
There we go.
Thank you.